Alright, attempt 3. I'm stronger this time, I'm a higher level, I've got a new weapon, I've got a new accessory. By all accounts, things are in my favour. That technically doesn't mean anything, so let's give this another go. Well, dead again. Yeah, it doesn't. You will overcome. Oh, I'm sure I will. Just give it time. It's really hard. It's a really hard fight. Year 1000, the Age of Discovery. Oh man. Whoa. What is that? It doesn't look hostile. Is that the Savior? I bid you greetings, visitor. Please penetrate this airborne vehicle of ours. My speaking name is Zufflorp. General Zufflorp. Or Zufflorp, in fact. Wait. I think that's a typo. There's the second that's General Zuffle that says Zufflorp. Yeah, I think that's a typo. It has been 1,000 moonlaps since you were last here. After you liberated our race from the intergalactic overlord, we entered what we call the Age of Liberation, and we have counted the moonlaps every year since. A larger portion of the population had started doubting that you were just a legend. We have poured enormous resources trying to contact you, Savior. I assume time is of the essence. I would like to show you one of our most exciting projects. Something I have been informed you might be able to help with. Please follow me, O esteemed Excellency. But what is up here? Door shut tight. It is nothing. Excellent. By the flesh. My ancestors will certainly question my meeting with you. Which I will of course not share outside of my workplace. Figured I ever said anything. This is interesting. I like this a lot. So is this only here because I saved the aliens in that one area? I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, Savior. Understood. No worries. All good. This is a high security project, so we have many protected barriers. There we go. Hold up here. There we go. I don't know if I'm gonna go for this one. There we go. Make sure you are fully prepared. Another one? This place is worse than the hexagon. Why are so many cords on the ground? Why are so messy, those developers? This is the last security measurement. Finally! Let me introduce... the interdimensional prototype portal. I'll let the Professor Zilbert explain what is going on. Yes! My name is Professor Zilbert. Welcome back to our world, Savior. I mean, visitor. You see, we have theoretically expected your visit. There have been old scriptures referring to extraterrestrial beings visiting us before, but they are more than 1,000 moonlaps old. There are verified theories dating back even further. What my associate is saying is that we know who you are, and we are prepared to help you. This will be a historic moment, where we successfully establish a bond with extraterrestrial life forms. Yes! We've been trying to contact extraterrestrial life forms for many decades, even due to massive technological shifts within the last decades. We still can't seem to harness enough energy to create a stable gravity singularity which would grant us instant teleportation. You see, we suspect you are the key. If you would help us, we can further help you. It is the least we owe you, Savior. I mean visitor. So what do you say? Do you want to help us? Splendid! You won't regret this. What is the next successful state of progression for this collaborative merging? What's going on? The machines have turned on by themselves? Turn them off then! I am trying! The portal program has been invoked and the failsafe system has been triggered! Is this your doing, Visitor? I do not think it was intentional! The portal could have resonated when the Visitor had self-activated! Our only hope is you, Savior! We cannot postpone any further! Activate the gate before it turns into a black hole! There we go! Lovely stuff. Victory! Oh, that's a lot of experience, my word. It's stable! I can't believe it. We survived. Hooray! I didn't expect this visit to be so progressive. Let me escort you back to the resting lounge. Or perhaps you want a tour of the city. Hold on! This is coming back! It's stronger! What is that?
You found yourself some smart friends. I appreciate it. How squishy.
You are lucky you found your way back here. I'd assumed you'd been lost. We must focus on the main task ahead. To defeat the dragon. Oh, what? I can't go back there? The place is just lost? Oh, man. Well, there's a new path here. May as well take a look. Take this key. The green key. Alright. Green key, let's go. Let's see what is in green door. I love the elevator system, it's so good. Floor green, an exhibition of the weight of massive talents or delusions. Okay. Fun. I think it said disillusions. Regardless, same deal. Like, hello.
What am I hoping for, and what I actually see happening? The birth of a new kind of humanity will soon take place. But there are still a lot of decisions to be made. How violent should this birth be? What toll shall it take on the mother, the earth? What shape should the baby be in when it's finally delivered? These are the decisions that the artist can mediate and control. Most people are afraid of the unconscious. The psychedelic experience can be extremely powerful. Despite in some cases lasting only 10 minutes, extremely powerful, and generally in this society you have no takers. This is because there has been a failure of moral courage. The failure is perhaps most evident in our own community of the artist. In a way, it's the poets that has failed us. Because they have not provided a song or some kind of vision that we could all move in concert to. But now you are in the absurd position of being able to do anything. But what we are doing is fouling our own nest and pushing ourselves towards planetary toxification and extinction. This is because the artist has not articulated a moral vision. The moral vision must come from the unconscious. It doesn't have to do with post-meaning movement in art. The constructivism and this sort of thing. I'm basically putting out a very conservative, but I think exciting program for art. That art's task is to save the soul of mankind, and anything less is a differing while Rome burns. Okay, I see. Oh, you're not done. It's because the artist or some other select person is able to journey into the other. If the artist cannot find the way, then the way cannot be found. Ideology is extremely alien to art. Political ideology, I mean. If you notice, it's political ideology that has been calling the shots in the last several hundreds of years. We can transcend politics if we can put some other program in place. You can't transcend politics in a void. You're not done. I believe a world without ideology could be created if what we are putting in place of ideology were the realization of the good, the true, and the beautiful. The three tiers of the Platonic aesthetic. We connect the notion of the good, the true, and the beautiful. Then use psychedelics to empower the artist to go into the vast dimension that surrounds human history on all sides of the infinite depth and return from that world with transcendent images that can lift us to a new cultural level. The muse is there, the dull maths, the rationalism has given us are nothing more than whistling past the graveyard of the bad little boys of science. You're not done. You only need to avail yourself to the shamanic tools to rediscover the nature which is not mute. Nature is not mute. It is man who is deaf. The way to open our ears, open our eyes, and reconnect with the intent of the living world is through psychedelics. Now, as you know, biology runs on genes, and genes are the units of meaning of heredity. But we could make a model of that informational environment that is represented by culture. This is done so often. A word has been invented. A meme is the smallest unit of an idea. Ideas are made of memes, and I think the art community might function with more efficiency in the production of visionary aesthetic breakthroughs if we think of ourselves as an environment modeled after the natural environment, where we as artists are attempting to create memes which enter an environment of other memes that are in competition of each other, and out of this competition of memes, ever more appropriate, adaptive, and suitable ideas can gather and link themselves together into higher and higher organisms. In order for this to happen, we all have an obligation to carry our ideas clearly. Because in the same way the gene must be copied correctly to be replicated, or it will cause some pathological mutation. A meme must be correctly replicated, or it will pathologically mutate. For instance, I would say what the Germans' National Socialist Party did to Jesus Christ, I don't know how to pronounce that. Nietzsche's philosophy was to miscopy meme. Miscopy meme became a toxic mutation inside a culture. Still not done. So, I would suggest to the people that you would take a good look around at who spends time here. Artistic people, psychedelic people look pretty much like everyone else out in society, but we have come together, self-selected for our interest in the empowering capacity of psychedelics and the empowering of art. So we represent an affinity group, a population with the potential mutagenic impact of the ideology structure of the rest of society. So, look around. Someone here has what you need. If you can only figure out who it is, you can make a novel connection to move them into a new level of creativity. Oh my god, that was a lot. Oh, what is this new level of creativity? Oh my god. Some of you may be familiar with the theme of this big medieval religious apocalypse, which was the apocalypse of St. John, or of somebody else. There were a number of these apocalypses. I think many of us came from a sort of secular background, or have not given this kind of religious idea too much consideration. My idiosyncratic conclusions, based simply on being honest of the content of the psychedelic experience, is that human history really is on a collision course with a transcendental object of some sort. It is not going to be business as usual into the endless unfolding confines of the future. The very fact that human history is occurring on this planet, the very fact that the primate has left the ordinary pattern of primate activity and gone into the business of running stock markets and molecular biology labs and art museums indicates to me the nearby presence dimension of a kind of hyper-organizational orbs, or what I call the transcendental object. Excellent, thank you. Addiction, love, it's beautiful. Addiction, opioid, Addiction, pornography, sex. Nice, yeah. Addiction, smoking, yeah, I see it. Yeah, it's impressive art. Do not speak to me. Addiction, internet, yep. Addiction, food, yep, see that? Addiction, that's a door, isn't it? Addiction, alcohol. No, I thought that was a door. I genuinely thought that was a door. Addiction, gambling. The spiral. Yeah, got it. Addiction, workaholism. Yeah. That's a door. I don't want to leave yet. I don't know if I want to leave. Do I want to leave? Debatable. Okay. Big art. The secret. Oh! That's brilliant. That's the... Was that the... Oh, that was an end screen in the game. I mean, the secret absolute truth was what you got in New Game Plus. I thought that screen, with all the writing on the wall, was from the corridor ending, but I could be wrong. Sometimes the best way to fight the system is not to rebel, but to exploit it. Okay. The beginning. The beginning? Interesting. Dragon monster known as Thunderhead. A mindful roller coaster. Yeah, you're not wrong. This is such a cool area to explore. And that character was a lot. I know I messed up some of it, but I also think I did pretty damn well since I was sight reading. Like, oh, I love the Pac-Man reference. Like, yeah, given that I was sight reading that, all of whatever that was, you know, like, that was, I think I did alright. I captured the majesty of what the game was going for, I think. Interesting, so that's where we came from. And there was a door somewhere. But he said that we needed to meet someone who would take them elsewhere. I don't want to speak to him again, just in case he wants to do something. But it's very interesting. Can you go higher? You can go higher. Not much, though, to be fair. I'm reluctantly going to speak to him again to see if there is anything else that happens. He is still there, okay.
It's quite intriguing to force yourself to see a world from a new perspective, isn't it?
Okay, you don't see anything else. Interesting. Well, I'm going to leave then. I don't know if there's anything else to do here, but I've pretty much looked everywhere. That was a lot. I hope you enjoyed that vernissage. That's a word. Now for the best part. Enjoy your reward. Please make sure to visit some other time. You may get many guests. Yeah, that was a lot. I'm pressing A and it won't let me move. That's weird. Oh, that was weird. Like, my computer decided to, like, click off the game, so my controller didn't work. Ooh, yes, please. cast with lifesteal. Ooh, yes please. Okay. Well, I guess we'll end it here for now. Next time, we shall try again. Cool, looking forward to it.